Coming up on Laker Update,
the parent meeting for the trip to the Galapagos Islands is tonight.
Alvy is back with more tips on pitching the product.
But first, DECA students reflect on last weekend's state competition. Laker Update starts now.
Good morning, Lakers. Today is Tuesday, March 12th.
And this is your Laker Update.
The DECA Students Competition was this past weekend, and a huge congratulations to those who competed. Elizabeth Shines has more on the amazing experience of DECA.
West Bloomfield DECA, also known as the Distributive Education Clubs of America, is one of the most prestigious business clubs. They competed at the states competition last weekend.
So I placed at states, and I was a state finalist. I got a test award, a presentation award, and I'm going to Orlando for nationals. So,
I was a state finalist, and I made nationals.
This club not only is a fun experience, but also allows students to learn business skills that are relevant to careers they may be interested in the future.
I can't emphasize, but it's really life-changing. I've learned so many different things, from making a budget report to just little stuff like designing and just all the little elements that go into it.
Well, through the paper, I learned a lot of new vocab words and terminology that I'm able to, and I understood a lot of new stuff about business and economics and just advertising in general. So that was a lot of fun.
Well, DECA basically made me more social and had me have more social skills, and my presenting skills improved for sure, and I feel like that'll help me in the great future.
In order to be a part of this amazing experience, you must be in a business class, for example, marketing, advanced marketing, accounting, and many other exciting options. This is Elizabeth Shantz reporting for Laker Update.
Are you ready for a trip of a lifetime? The parent meeting for Galapagos Islands in Ecuador is Tuesday night in room 502 at 6:30 p.m.
Marketing surrounds us at all times. Alvy has more on how to be an effective marketer now.
Marketing is all around us, and it seems impossible to escape. So I decided to find out what makes a good marketing presentation and hopefully pitch one myself.
One is, first of all, you have to be excited about it. You have to be knowledgeable about it. Sharing a personal experience or your experience with the product. So, for instance, you actually, it's illegal to actually promote a product if you have not actually had experience with it. So they cannot endorse a product unless they actually use it on a regular basis. So that is one thing they definitely want to experience. Excitement, experience with it, share what the benefits are of it. Features, benefits always are the best two things to share with it. And you want to sell it, sell.
I did not know it was illegal to endorse a product you didn't use. She also mentioned something about a personal story, so I can do that.
Hello. I'm here to present an idea to you today that I think can really help all of us and is endorsed by Mr. Watson. So, my invention. Okay. What is the problem with today's society? Anyone say something? Humans. Yeah. That's a good try. A lot of food is going bad and is thus being wasted. Do you know how many bananas a year are thrown out because there was a brown spot on them?
7,400,000.
Lots. Exactly. There's a lot. So, to keep food from going bad, what do you think my idea is?
We should eat it.
We should freeze it.
I think we should eat rotten food. Okay?
Oh.
I think what we need to do is take the food and still eat it. Now, there are many benefits to this idea. Now, if we eat the rotten food, we can end the stigma that is brown bananas. Because if someone sees some other person eating a brown banana, they might say, hey, I guess it's not that bad then. I guess I'll eat brown bananas, and this could cut down majorly the amount of bananas that are thrown away each year solely because they have a brown spot on them. Additionally, I think it can bridge the racial gap if we can end the stigma against things that are loving society. Please say questions till the end. Now, our profit margins. How many people do you know that don't like bananas? Not many. Not many. Now, so using this equation, we can see that our profit margins are approximately $7 billion. Any questions? Yes.
Does this only work with bananas?
No. And that's the best part. Any more questions? Yes.
What do fruits work with?
It works with apples, most types of meats, and breads.
If I get sick, are you paying my hospital bill?
I never said that. Any more questions?
You said most kinds of meat. Which meat wouldn't it work with?
Lamb.
That makes sense.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a good day, everybody.
Now I know what you're thinking. Well, what about not being able to endorse a product that you don't use? Well, for the past week, I have in fact been rummaging through trash cans.
I do this myself. All right. Thank you.
This just goes to show you that every little person can make a big difference together.
Throughout the years, students have shown their frustration with the printers at our school. But the real question is it the fault on the students for not knowing how to use them, or is it the printers themselves? Here's Melanie Sorkira with more.
Ever had a problem with one of our WB printers? Let's see what your peers have to say. What do you guys think about the printers?
They're too hard to use. I don't even know how to use it.
We need to upgrade because it's like...
It's time for upgrade. They're a little janky.
Upgrade.
Well, I don't really use them because the one time that I did, they were really bad. So, yeah.
Do you know how to use the school printers correctly?
Yes.
Oh, I know how to use a printer.
No. It's 2019. Who doesn't know how to use a printer?
We asked Ms. Hibisco herself about how to properly use our WB printers.
You have to do it on a Chromebook. If you have your own Chromebook that you've gotten from the iCenter, then you can just do that from any place in the building. If you don't have one, we have some available in the iCenter that you can come and use. You want to log on to your account. That's very important. You cannot print, even if you bring up the document, you cannot print it until you've logged into your account. And then you also want to make sure that you are on our local Wi-Fi. So once you get there, go to the print screen. There will be a button that tells you that you can choose your printer. If it doesn't automatically come up as the global printer, that's the one that you want to choose. Once you send your document, then you're going to come here to the print screen, and this is kind of your welcome screen when you get here. All you need to do is push ID number, and this is where you're going to put in your student number. So just use the code here on the side, and then it'll bring you to this screen. Now, if you've sent a print job properly, it'll list your print job right here, and it'll just be a print over on the side. You push that, and it will send it out. If you didn't send it properly, you'll end up getting the screen that I just showed because I hadn't sent anything that says use copier. It's just thinking that you're logging in, you have nothing that you're waiting to print out, and you're wanting to use the copier. If you need more help, you can ask us in the iCenter at the circulation desk, or we also have help flyers that are available on the column, the tile column as you come in, and you can refer to those.
And these are your WB printers. Melanie Sarkura reporting for Laker Update.
Today marks the 30th anniversary of the World Wide Web, first proposed on March 11th, 1999 by Tim Berners-Lee. While today we use the words internet and web interchangeably, they actually refer to different things. The internet is the global network of computers that are able to communicate with one another and dates back to the U.S. military in the 60s. The web, meanwhile, is the public's main way of accessing this network and was proposed by Berners-Lee in the late 80s.
We'll be right back.
Don't touch that mouse. We have more after the break.
I walked in and it was just a complete massacre. Horrible day. Ruined it for me.
I gave them an area to eat, and they just wouldn't eat there. There's nothing left now.
Depression is a common but serious mood disorder. It can cause drastic symptoms that affect how you feel, think, and handle daily activities, such as sleeping, eating, and working.
According to HealthOne, it's estimated that 16.2 million adults in the United States have had at least one major depressive episode in a given year.
You may have depression if feelings of sadness or emptiness don't go away within a couple of weeks. Other emotional symptoms include extreme inability over seemingly minor things, anxiety and restlessness, trouble with anger management, loss of interest in activities, fixation on the past or things that have gone wrong, and thoughts of death or suicide.
If you think you may have depression, start by making an appointment to see your doctor or healthcare provider, who specializes in diagnosing and treating mental health conditions.
Not everyone who is depressed experiences every symptom. Some people experience only a few symptoms, while others may experience many.
Several persistent symptoms in addition to low mood are required for a diagnosis of major depression.
The severity and frequency of symptoms and how long they last will vary depending on the individual and his or her particular illness.
If you think someone is at immediate risk of self-harm, try the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-8255.
Metro Detroit should reach 60 degrees later this week, and it may be the warmest since October 11th. Tomorrow's forecasted high is 50 degrees, and Thursday's forecasted high is 62 degrees.
Josh Popink has more on what we can expect on this week's local forecast.
Good morning, Lakers. Here's your weather for today. Right now it is 45 degrees. The dew point is at 0 degrees. The humidity is 51%, and the wind is a west-southwest wind at 8 miles per hour. Your weather almanac for today. Today the high is 45 degrees and the low is 30 degrees. The average is 44 degrees and the low 27 degrees. And the record temperatures for today is 72 degrees and 7 degrees. As we move on to your 5-day forecast, today the high will of course be 45 degrees and it is sunny. Wednesday, the high will be 46 degrees and it will be rainy. Thursday will be the highest temperature that we've had in a while, since October even, and it will be 62 degrees and rainy. On Friday, it will be 44 degrees and cloudy, and Saturday, it will be 34 degrees and cloudy. Back to you.
Don't miss out on the popcorn fundraiser for the WB tennis program. The money earned will go towards nets, scoreboards, tennis balls, hoppers, and funds to create an annual Laker Invitational for boys and girls tennis teams. See the tennis members to order. The deadline is March 20th.
Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge of allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you for watching Laker Update.
You can connect with us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and LakerUpdate.com.
Have a great day, Lakers.